Finding a good hairstylist in Japan honestly feels like dating. You're hopeful, but also terrified. In today's Vlogmas episode, let's talk about something a lot of foreigners eventually have to struggle with. That is, getting your hair done in Japan. It's not that Japan lacks salons. In fact, they're everywhere. The real problem is the language barrier. Trying to explain layers, face framing pieces, or just a trim can sometimes feel like you're taking the JLPT N2 exam that you never studied for. So, I usually survive with just one magic phrase. When I go to a salon, I show them a picture and say, "Kono kanji onegai shimasu." Say it with me. "Kono kanji onegai shimasu." Yes, that's right. I just show them the photo, smile, and pray for the best. 90% of the time, everything goes well. And when I want my hair thinned out, but using only scissors, I say, "Hasami de kitte mo ii desu ka?" "Hasami de kitte mo ii desu ka?" And if I just want a little trim, I say, "Chotto mijikaku shitte mo ii desu ka?" "Chotto mijikaku shitte mo ii desu ka?" Or you can also say, or "Chotto mijikaku shitte kudasai." It's more of like, it sounds more assertive instead of saying "shitte mo ii desu ka?" It's like you're asking permission or asking the person if she can do it. So yeah, it's that simple, straightforward, zero Japanese grammar stress. And then comes the moment when they flip that big mirror to show the back part of the haircut. Since I don't know what's happening, I just simply say, "Ii kanji desu. Ii kanji desu." It's like, ooh, looks nice. Back home, I'm used to haircuts being, well, cheaper. In Japan, the regular haircut here for men usually would cost around 4,000 yen to 7,000 yen. And the color treatments? Let's not talk about them. But honestly, skill-wise, Japan has a lot of insanely talented stylists. Top tier precision, in fact. The challenge is just finding your people. Now, I'll let you in on my little secret. There was a time I wanted fringes. Back then, when I started to be more experimental with my hairstyle, I wanted fringes. So I got one when I was back in my hometown, and the stylist did this. This was the outcome when I got my haircut at a local salon in the Philippines, in my hometown, and I was really devastated with the result. But in Japan, stylists mostly get that soft, full bangs look that I actually want, like these. After years of trial and error, I already found 2 hair salons in Kansai area that I trust and frequently visit. First, let's talk about the one that I frequently visit in Kyoto. So if you happen to be in Kyoto, which I doubt, if you come to Kyoto, usually you come for the temples, the touristy things, right? But in case you just want to, get a haircut while you're in your vacation in Kyoto, visit Mey Kyoto. They're found near Nijo Station by the JR Sagano line. But don't worry, I will give you a link to their website and more information about them in the description of this video. So make sure to look for that one. Again, that's Mey Kyoto. I have a lot of English-speaking staff, and I reserve Takashi-san. He speaks English and he likes to chat, but he's not over chatty, which I really like, because sometimes I just want to relax while getting a haircut. And again, in Mey Kyoto, there's also another stylist that I usually talk with, from time to time, just small talk. His name is Kirin-san. Today, though, there was a new guy. I wasn't able to get his name, but he spoke really eloquent English. So that was really nice. It was fun to have a chat with him when he was shampooing my hair. If the place is very minimalistic and they really listen to the style that you want. And I believe Mey Kyoto specializes in curly hair. So if you have curls, those luscious locks, you might as well try the services that Mey Kyoto has. And now, I used to live in Osaka for 5 years, and I found someone there that's really amazing. If you happen to be in Osaka and you want to get your hair done, I suggest you try and check out Grace Alley. They are found near Umeda, but the nearest station is actually Nakatsu along the Midosuji line of the Osaka Metro. And of course, don't worry, I will also give you more information of Grace Alley in the video description. You can look for TK-san. He is really amazing with his hairstyling skills. I believe he trained somewhere in America. I'm not very sure, but maybe it was San Francisco. And also he had some trainings in London or somewhere in Europe. So he speaks really nice English. He's fun to talk with. Make sure to check them out if you are interested in getting your haircut somewhere in Osaka. So yeah, he's very stylish. I once asked him to style my hair and have that mini wolf cut, although my hair was not enough to achieve that really wavy, cool wolf cut look. So he managed to come up with something artistic with what he had, with what my hair was. So yeah, so again, if you're in Osaka, check out Grace Alley. Experience great communication. You can email them if you want to book a reservation. Everyone is super friendly. Now, to anyone living in Japan or traveling here, yes, the language barrier is real, but luckily there are a lot of hair salons now with English-speaking staff or stylists. Just make sure you do your research, but if you already are sold to the ones that I suggested, I guarantee you'll enjoy having your hair done there. And the language barrier is real, but don't give up. Your stylist does exist. You just have to survive a few awkward hair disasters first. But fingers crossed. Even I for myself admit that there were a lot of times I had to fake my satisfaction after getting a haircut here in Japan, just so you know. Go home immediately after I was not happy with the result in my previous experiences. Also, I think that sometimes my expectations are just too high. Like I show them a picture of a very cool, good-looking person, and I wanted the stylist to follow the hairstyle. And yes, they can follow, but I am not satisfied because, of course, the model that I had the stylist follow has looks that complement the hairstyle. If I really want to be satisfied with the hairstyle, I might have to go to a plastic surgeon in that case. But yeah, the hairstylist that I've met did everything that they could for my hair. But of course, it's different when I wasn't satisfied with what I was seeing in totality. But anyways, that's it for day 9. If you want more Japan life stories, Vlogmas chaos, and honest recommendations, I'll see you on day 10, whenever that is. Mata ne!